Hey everybody, I am Annalisa Hurley and I am going to try my best to explain Team Cycle bonus to you because it's very important as you begin to build your business. If you want to build a sustainable income, something that is based on residual income, you are going to focus in on your volume and your Team Cycle bonus. Commissions are great, they're going to add to it, but this is really where you want to put your attention and your focus on if you want to create a full-time income from this opportunity. You must know that to benefit from Team Cycle bonus, you have to be at least an emerald coach. Okay, so not coach status, you need to have achieved at least emerald. So here we go, guys. Here is you. All right, this is your downline. You have generated on one of your legs a few coaches. So your first coach here generates 90 PV this week. That means they got their shipment of Shakeology. The second coach, the same thing, but they're actually an emerald coach. So they've got someone on their left leg generating 90 PV as well. And they've got somebody on their inside leg who doesn't have PV this week, but may order Shakeology next week and generate 90 PV. All right. Right down the line, you've got another coach who had their Shakeology this week. And then you've got a coach here who's generated 270 TV, all right, team volume points. That means that they not only have their order of Shakeology, maybe they purchased something else, or maybe they have people on their team or they're selling challenge packs and they're generating more volume, all right? So they've earned 270 team volume points for this week. Same thing with this person, 180. Maybe their spouse is getting Shakeology, all right? So here is your left leg, personally sponsored coaches here. And on the other side, your right leg here, you've got similarly a coach who's getting Shakeology. But the great thing about your strong leg is that you're getting coaches from the person above you, your upline, and anyone else up there who are contributing to your strong leg. Anything that your upline or the people above you contribute to your strong leg counts for your volume, which is pretty phenomenal because it's going to really boost that strong leg, and hence why it's called the strong leg. All right, your volume is going to be growing because you're getting help from the people above you. All right, so you've got a coach here who's got 90 TV, they ordered their Shakeology. Then you've got a rock star coach who's got 1,500 TV. That's really going to crank on that strong leg. The next one down, as you can see, we've got 145. I think you guys get the point right now. If it's over 90, they're people who are generating sales and they're sharing this, the programs and the products. You've got a coach here who's an emerald, 180 TV, and they've got two coaches here who are generating 90 each. And then another coach right down your downline with 270. Okay, so what does this all mean? Well, volume is going to be great because Team Cycle bonuses are based on how much volume is created on each leg. You go into your Coach Online office and you can see right on the left-hand side of that screen how much volume is on each leg. Now, here's where the fun comes in. This left leg has generated this week 720 TV points, all right? On your strong leg, your right-hand side here, your right leg, this one has generated 2,365 points, which is pretty great. You're growing a business, okay? A team cycle can only, a team cycle occurs when you can subtract 100 points from one side for every 200 points on the other. So I always start with my lower side and I always see how many times can 100 fit into my lower leg. The answer here, for all you mathematicians, is 7. I can only cycle as much as my lowest leg creates. Does that make sense? I can only cycle as much as my lower leg can crank out 100 points. So that's 7. Now, you'll realize if I'm only cycling 7 times here, I'm only using 1,400 points. So I'm going to have some left over. Don't worry, because it is going to go into your carryover volume, which you can, it's kind of like a savings bank where you can pull from it next time if this increases. What you want to be careful of, or what you want to be cautious of and think about as you develop your business, is if this continues to happen, you have a lot of that going into your savings bank, and you want to be able to use it. You want to maximize your cycles. So my advice to you would be to start adding coaches over here on this leg so that you can generate volume, you can up that volume, and you can maximize your cycles. All right? You want to be able to, use up all the volume on that side. So when people talk about having balanced legs, that doesn't mean you want the same amount on each leg. It means you want to be able to take out 200 from your strong leg and 100 from your weak leg as many times as possible. All right? Now remember, Emerald, let's see if I can just jot this down. Emerald cycles at $14 a cycle. Okay? Can I see that? Whoops. Let's see if it'll stick. All right, Emerald is at 14. Ruby is at 16. All right. And Diamond is at $18 a cycle. It doesn't seem like much right now, okay? It's only, $4 each cycle. But when you think about the compound effect of something, you want to be cycling at $18, okay? Something else I've learned. All right, so 18, let's say, I got to take out my calculator here, but 18 times 7 is $126. So that's $126 even if you took off for the week of vacation and these people were still generating, making sales and generating volume. You're making $126, all right? What I also want you to know is as you build a team, all right, this may seem like it takes a lot of people to generate that residual income, but really it starts to happen fast. So don't freak out about how many people you need to get on. Just think about how many people I need to teach how to duplicate this system so that you can generate volume underneath. Something to keep in mind, and another reason to push for Diamond, is that as an Emerald coach, you are going to max out cycling at $250. So no matter what your team does, if it goes over $250 in your Emerald, you're not getting it. You're maxing out at $250. Rubies max out at $1,000. And Diamonds max out at $2,000 a week, which is not too shabby, all right? Getting into a little more complicated as you build. Say you're maxing out at 2,000, but you have 2 other business centers. Well, you're cycling at, 2,000 each center, $6,000 a week. That's just in residual income. If you can build those accounts to Diamond, and you can get people involved underneath it. So that's the bonus of adding a spouse or a family member up top in your downline so they can reap the benefits of all the volume that you and everyone else are generating. All right? I hope this helps. Team Cycle Bonus is really, really important on building the residual income. If you have any questions, reach out. But basically, you want to be balanced by 200 versus 100 on each leg. If you're seeing a lot of extra carryover go into your bank, you want to increase the volume on the opposite leg. I hope that's helpful. Reach out to me if you have any questions. Again, my name is Annalisa Hurley, and I had fun teaching you Team Cycle Bonus. Bye.